is the value of wine. Turns out in the end, to every question, the answer is yes. Take textbooks, computers, theorems and myths, divide by the square root of old hieroglyphs. The arc of a ball times the red leaves fall. Turns out in the end, to every question, the answer is yes. When the numbers line up in some elegant way, do they add up to truth? Fools would venture to say. If you sum up the breeze on a hot summer day, it is just you and me lying under a tree, squinting hard trying to see. We are looking for proof, yeah, looking for proof. Here on the lookout, we're all looking for proof. In the question you are able to ask, in the beckoning smile and the well-performed task, in the way things work out and the way that they don't. Turns out in the end, to every question the answer is yes. Turns out in the end, to every question, the answer is yes. Oh, oh, oh. Answer is yes. Like the first day of May and everything is coming up green. Answer is yes. The whole universe is singing out loud. Can you hear the angel voices? Yes. Ooh. So, you know, for 6 years running, I got to teach songwriting at the wonderful Interlock Academy of the Arts in Northern Michigan. It was a wonderful experience and a great opportunity. I got to work with these very talented high school songwriters from all over the world, and they would come and study with us. It was beautiful, and I would live there for a month. It was very exhausting and time-consuming. However, I always challenged myself while I was there to try and write at least one song during the month I was there. One year, I came up with this one. To turn on the looper. Cool. Don't go crying like a fool. No one cares to hear that you think that you have got it rough. Boy, it pays to play it cool, like the etiquette in school. They were making sure you knew you were never cool enough. Hidden by a t-shirt, don't let on that they hurt. try and understand. This time really ought to learn you. He was only trying to turn you into something like a man. Cool. Don't go crying like a fool. No one cares to hear that you think that you have got it rough. Boy, it pays to play it cool. He was taking you to school, making sure you knew you were never cool enough. Never cool enough. Safer not to make a sound when the old man is around. Don't you even dare to blink. Cool it when he's got his rings on. Remember what it brings on when he's had a few to drink. That's the recipe for cool. Don't go crying like a fool. No one cares to hear that you think that you have got it rough. Boy, it pays to play it cool. He was taking you to school, making sure you knew you were never cool enough. Never cool enough. Don't run hard, never run cold. Keep it inside, so I've been told. Cool. Don't go crying like a fool. No one cares to hear that you think that you've got it rough. Everybody play it cool, like the etiquette in school, till even you believe it's true. You were never cool enough. Never cool enough. Never cool enough. So I just found out last night that my old bandmate from many years ago, the great Sweet Pea Atkinson, just passed away. We lost Sweet Pea a couple days ago from a heart attack. And Sweet Pea was a very generous and gracious person. I always felt he was very kind to me and had a wonderful, brilliant career as a singer, one of the greatest singers I've ever heard. And so this next song, let's toast Sweet Pea, right? I'm sending this song out to Sweet Pea. And also, a lot of us have had to deal with these kind of losses. And so this is to all of those who have gone ahead of us. Farewell. You look pretty good in that big wood box. I like the chromium handles, like the way it locks. 'Cause you won't get out, and that's a damn good thing. You were a son of a bitch when you took to drink. It's whiskey jar, whiskey glass. Here's to you, you old pain in the ass. One for the money, 'cause you never had any. Two for the luck, you were a really bad penny. Three for us brothers, now there's only two. We're down at Wade's Bar. Where the hell are you? You taught me how to shoot, bought me my first gun. When there was trouble with the law, you showed me where to run. You were a real good brother, you were a better friend. Now I can't believe this is where the story ends. If you're on the other side, won't you knock 3 times? Let us know, we have to pay for all our crimes. One for the money, 'cause you never had any. Two for the luck, you were a really bad penny. Three for us brothers, now there's only two. We're down at Wade's Bar. Where the hell are you? Farewell, gone too soon. Still can see you in the shadows of my room. When the clouds unveil the moon, fare thee well, and gone too soon. Fare thee well, and gone too soon. So we've come to a certain portion of our program, and this is the portion where I invite you to chime in a little bit. We would love to hear comments and remarks, but also we'd like you to talk to each other and say, hi, nice to see you on Dan's Facebook page show. But also, we have a little survey going on. We have a survey, and we're taking a survey on what should I call this album. You're going to hear all the songs, so chime in with your remarks. And we have 3 options that we've come up with. And they are, and I may not be giving them in the correct order, but they are, number 1, Proof, which is the first song you heard. Number 2, Looks Like Rain. Number 3 is Turning Stone. These are the 3 things we're contemplating. If you have an idea of your own, there's option 4, which is other. Check other here. So please fill in your comments, and we will definitely take them into account when we go to name the album. And speaking of Turning Stone, so when you're driving across upstate New York, you know, going all the way across it's on the turnpike. It's so long, and there's so very little there. You know, you're going a long ways. There's some small towns, a lot of beautiful country, but nothing else going on. And you're driving along there, and you come to a exit sign that says Turning Stone. Turning Stone. Well, that's an interesting sounding idea. That ought to be a song. So I'm driving across there, cogitating about what this song could become and trying to write this song in my head. Long after that, I finally had a Turning Stone song completed. And I thought to myself, I should Google Turning Stone, because Google is now a verb, apparently, and find out there must be a backstory. Maybe there's some kind of really good metaphor, like, a grist mill or something. So I went and looked it all up, and yeah, Turning Stone turns out to be a casino town. Oh well. I got a song anyway. When you come down, we will walk these streets together, tracing the path over our own reckless days. We'll notice how strong the autumn wind has blown when we come down to that turning stone. Come down, we will shake our heads with wonder at all of the foolish deeds both of us survived. We will remark how much we both have grown when we come down to that turning stone. Like silver on barley, shadows are leaning to the north, and the dove seems to have her nest so far away. Listen now, so carefully, like a child upon the knee. There are stories in the wind of a road that's bending home. When I come down, you will not be going with me, not till the day when the geese all journey south. Though I depart for a land as yet unknown, still we will meet at the turning stone. I swear by these hands, you won't have to stand alone when we come down to that turning stone. When we come down to that turning stone. When we come down, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, yeah. Ooh. When we come down. Turning Stone, thank you. Thank you very much. A lot of adjustments going on here right now. Wait, is this the moment? Is this the, do I play a song? Or is this the guest star?
Yes.
Oh, this is the guest star segment. Sorry, I got mixed up here. Okay. Star from Afar, we call this Star from Afar. And today, Sigrid Christensen, a wonderful songwriter, is going to be on the show. So let's welcome Sigrid Christensen.
All right. Hi. It's so great to be here. Thank you so much, Dan, for inviting me to share a couple songs and be here with you in this new endeavor. I like all the things that people are doing. It's pretty neat.
She's going. I'm live again. Okay. We're getting it together here. So it's a pleasure to have you on our show, Sigrid. And can you please give us a song?
At a retreat that Jan Christ gives out in Washington State. She has there's a wonderful place out there, and we go out there and write songs, and she has a really wonderful method. So this is the first one I wrote, called Every Moment.
Yay! Beautiful, Sigrid. Beautiful. Thank you very much. So, as you know, we like to ask our guests a couple interview questions. And my first question for you is, so I understand you're working on a new CD, a new recording. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Dan, I've got a new CD on the way. Although I have to say the pandemic has slowed things down. Everybody, myself for sure, I'm definitely bewildered, you know, and trying to figure out how to make each day the best day, it can be under the circumstances, and for most of the time, it's pretty good. I like that we're all sharing, being with each other like this, at least like this. So the new CD is just some songs. I feel like since Little Vixen in 2016, some songs have just been piling up, and it's time to put them out. And I've noticed that I'm very nature seems to be my compass most of the time. Most of the time, I'm just wrapped up in the natural world that's around me, that's still available after so many millenniums of degradation. We still have birds and we still have flowers, and it's, can you imagine what it was like 10,000 years ago? I bet it was just a mind-blowing experience to be alive then. But in the meantime, we're here now, and there's still enough of it to blow my mind, and that pretty much is what guides me. It's gonna be a CD of, I hope, some good songs that all my pals are on, singing and playing their instruments along with me. So we'll just see how that turns out. It'll be a while yet because of the pandemic.
Wow, it sounds like that's going to be beautiful. I can't wait to hear it, Sigrid. Now, you've spoken about writing from an assignment, someone giving you a song assignment and having to write that song under a certain set of conditions. Tell us what that's like.
Both of the songs that I am playing for you today are written as assignments from Jan Christ in this way that she runs her seminars, which are a great delight. For every moment, she gave me the assignment of Klimt's The Kiss, I think it is. So Gustav Klimt was a wonderful artist from Austria, I think. I've now forgotten my research. And we free wrote about what we were looking at our paintings, and I looked at mine, and it had so much nature and so much mystery, and so I just turned it into a love song. And this last, the newest song, Morning Wisdom, my assignment was Maya Angelou, who is a woman of such towering dignity and fierce brilliance. I was a little cowed by it. She's got a beautiful song about the morning, about just taking the morning and letting each day be new to do fierce and powerful things. I go out in the mornings and just try to soak in all that the world seems to be speaking to me. I saw that maybe I was being asked to write a message song, a song with a message to it, like that we could do better, like we've been around for a long time. You'd think we could do a little better than we're doing. And so I wanted to say that message, but I've never really written, to my knowledge, a message song. So I was a little bit worried about it. But then I thought about Jiminy Cricket. He just knows how to deliver a message without bogging you down too much. When you're not a person with towering dignity, I'm only 5 feet tall, so doing the best I can. I thought, between Maya Angelou and Jiminy Cricket, I could get the job done.
Wow, that's very interesting, Sigrid. So, while you're on the show, can you give us one more song, please?
The second song I want to do for you today is a brand new song. It's not even really finished. I had my friends critique it last night, and they thought that I should make a few little changes. So I did make a few little changes. We'll see how it goes. It's almost there, but I just felt the need to do it because I just wanted that message to get out, the message I have in that song. And I'm calling it, for the moment, Morning Wisdom. the magician. Imagine what could be with some ingenuity. Love, hope, you and me. Can you walk the earth in gratitude and wonder? Imagine we could live without terror, without hunger. Creatures great and small, forest, sea, and mountain. We can't carry on without them. Sun shines every day with might and glory. Prometheus gave us fire. Eve spilled the apple tree. From caveman to spaceman, 3,000,000 years gone. Let's not blow it now. Let nature sing her song. She said love is no illusion. She said hope, he's the magician. Imagine what could be. It takes ingenuity, like science. Love, hope, you and me. Pretty sure the morning said, come on.
Yay! Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, Sigrid Christensen, for joining us today on the Dan Hazlett Variety Hour. It's been an honor to have you as a guest.
I just want to say thank you so much, Dan, for having me. It's been really a treat. I'm enjoying your shows and so many. Anyway, I hope we get to see each other in person soon. And I'll send out love to all the people that are out there watching. I'm glad you're there. I'm glad you're there for us. Okay, thank you, Dan. Thank you. Love you. Love you guys.
So there's an elderly man and elderly woman. They're sitting in the lobby of the nursing home. They are bored out of their minds. They got nothing to do, and they're looking for a little excitement, looking for a little action, you know. They can't even have visitors now. The man looks at the woman. He says, you know, I'll bet you can't guess my age. She says, sure I can, sure I can. No, nobody can guess my age. Oh, sure I can. Just do this. Stand up. So he stands up. She says, now turn around. He spins around a couple times. She says, no, drop your pants. Whoa. Well, he's game, so he does it. He drops his pants. She looks him up and down pretty good a couple times. I bet you're 89. He says, that's remarkable. How did you do that? You told me yesterday. Whole world's gone green everywhere you look. Birds warbling in the trees, fish flapping in the brook. But baby, baby, everything looks different come October. Baseball starts in April, fireworks in July. Corn is ripe in August, September, blackberry pie. Just you wait and see, everything looks different come October. October's a month my sky turns gray, watching your plane fly away. Don't want to wait to miss you somehow. Guess I'll start missing you now. miss you bad while you're still here. So you can help me cry in my beer. Take it from me, everything looks different come October. Just you wait and see, everything looks different come October. Why, thank you, thank you. So there's an unwritten rule in the songwriter's secret code book, and that rule is if you plan to write a ghost story song, it's gotta be a tango. I don't know why they made that rule, but it's true, it's true. Joseph found the antique bed in a junk shop in Menlo Park. He often wondered why anyone would ever choose to part of their own free will. Such a wonderful bed. Maybe someone had been so smitten, so completely in love, that he couldn't bring himself to take another risk with his heart. In that same oak bed after his baby had gone. Can you fall in love with a girl that you haven't yet met? When your dreams fill up with a face you won't ever forget. That's a question Joseph asks nearly every single night. When sleep drifts in like a mist across the gray October moon, and her pale ghost lies down like an old unpaid debt, or a long forgotten name somewhere carved on a stone. A dog calls on the rising wind, and it carries up over the eaves. You'd better beware if you dream of a girl with a snowstorm in her eyes. In the month of the changing leaves. Ha! Go hiking down the dirt trails in Mr. Cooper's field, you can still spot Joseph searching through the manchineel. He'll be so intent he won't notice you at all, and if you look carefully you might swear you see right through to bone. While the wild vines wind in and out around his heel, till his haunted heart becomes forever of a groan. A dog howls on the rising wind, and it carries up over the eaves. You'd better beware if you dream of a girl with a snowstorm in her eyes. In the month of the changing leaves. In the month of the changing leaves. thank you. I am the girl who wore your grandma's ring since the day I turned 19, 'cause that's what all the nice girls used to do. I am the girl who cooked and scrubbed your dishes, bow down to all your wishes, even though none of my own were coming true. I am the girl who bore your firstborn son, and after that another one, while you handed out cigars to all your friends. I am the girl who tended colds and cuddled fevers, read all the happily ever afters, though you never tried to give me one of them. Nobody knows the girl who loved to run through the green and amber summer with her hair all full of leaves. Nobody knows how she shinnied down the trellis to the arms of Billy Dare, kissed all night long beneath the eaves. I am the girl to whom you never listened, even when the first star glistened, as we sat out in the evening on the swing. My secret heart was miles from here with Billy Dare, felt as like you did not care to ever try and understand a thing. Nobody knows the girl who loved to run through the green and amber summer with her hair all full of leaves. Nobody knows how she shinnied down the trellis to the arms of Billy Dare, kissed all night long beneath the eaves. I am the girl who lies beneath this earth to my dying from my birth. The years went slipping through my fingertips. I am the girl who had no time for acting silly, but the memory of my Billy was the thing that put the last smile on my lips. So, I wasn't always going to be a songwriter. Actually, I was going to be something else. I was going to be a professional baseball player, and everybody knew it, and everybody talked about it, you know, and it was a life's dream, a life's ambition, you know, and I had everything I needed, but my dream was crushed. It was crushed, and I had to give it up because it was discovered that I have no athletic ability whatsoever. That kind of put the kibosh on that, you know. So I became a songwriter. And it turns out, you know, these two activities are actually both activities, very similar in that they're both activities of mostly failure. You know, if you're a baseball player, you know, and you take a lot of swings per bat, and if you get just one hit per every 3 bats, you're a genius. I mean, that's a lot of missed balls and a lot of bad swings, to get one good one. And songwriting, even worse, How many hits do you really get? So they're connected in some way. Trouble with baseball is mostly a fail. Only 3 times in 10 can you hope to prevail. You slide into home, the ump makes the call. It was close, that didn't turn out to matter at all. Trouble with love is it don't give a damn if you pop up, you ground out, or hit a grand slam. There's ghosts in the outfield, angels there too. No telling which one will be closer to you. Closer than blood, closer than bone. You're haunted each night, it won't leave you alone. Softly into your left ear, there's bound to be trouble here. Oh, trouble, yeah, bound to be trouble here. Trouble with pain is the big double play. Both runners get burned, both hearts have to pay. Whether you're safe or whether you fall, any fool who knows love knows it's too close to call. Closer than blood, closer than bone. You're haunted each night, it won't leave you alone. Softly into your left ear, there's bound to be trouble here. There's 3 kinds of trouble in diamonds and dirt. 3 strikes, 3 outs, 3 ways to get hurt. But love leans in close against common sense, tells you to swing for the fence. Closer than blood, closer than bone. You're haunted each night, it won't leave you alone. Whispering softly into your left ear, there's bound to be trouble here. Bound to be trouble here. Oh, trouble, bound to be trouble here. Baby, you look like trouble. Ooh. By golly, I think they like that one. So, we're living this hectic life. We were crazy. We were speeding here and speeding there. Everything's speeding up. Life is fast, and you work all those hours. You never get to slow down. You wish you had a vacation. And suddenly, the whole world says, you're going to take a break now. Put your feet up. Relax, take it easy. You've been going too hard for too long. Don't worry, it's going to be okay, but slow down. That's what we're being told. Nature has her way, can duck for cover, you can turn on your heel. Hang on to those secrets you swore not to reveal. You can fly from my arms just like a bird on the wind, but you can never outrun your heart. You can change direction, you can stop on a dime, leave my door quicker than changing your mind. Like a roller coaster, you go screaming downhill, but you can never outrun your heart. Before the sun goes down, you will know it's true. Sure as this world spins round, there is a plan for you. You can jump in your roadster, you can stomp on the gas, flash your lights wildly till they all let you pass. You can sprint to your post, pounds of oil in your chest, but you can never outrun your heart. You need a faster bike, you need a bigger car. Wanna bungee jump, you wanna close this bar. You've got a restless mind, got a reckless streak. Gonna ride this train until your knees get weak. You need a smarter phone, you need a cooler tap. Don't feel safe alone, must be an app for that. You wanna own this town, you never feel complete. Need a limousine, you need a penthouse suite. Velocity is something you got plenty of, and nothing moves faster than the speed of love. Before the sun goes down, it's true. Sure as this world spins round, there is a plan for you. Duck for cover, you can turn on your heel. Hang on to those secrets you swore not to reveal. You can fly from my arms just like a bird on the wind, but you can never outrun your heart. You can never outrun your heart. Hey, you can never outrun your heart. Oh, I thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, I'm just now finally getting warmed up. Here we go. And we come to the last song. Oh, well. I am so grateful that you have chosen to join me today, join us today, and be part of this little extravaganza of adventure. And I'm so grateful for Sigrid Christensen being our guest star. Thank you, Sigrid, so much. Next week, we got a whole different show, same time, right here from my living room to your living room, right? And this show will feature the Detroit songwriter Mike Ward. You're in for a treat. Mike has some great songs, great songs. What did we say the theme was? The theme had something to do with family connections, family relationships. And we'll just see how that goes. Because in honor of Mother's Day, which is coming right up. Anyways, thank you. There was a flood down in Mesopotamia. The That's how the story of old Gilgamesh goes. There was a flood down in Louisiana. Nobody mentioned that it looked like rain. Too many tears make you blind to the sorrow. Too many heartaches make you numb to the pain. Too many fears get you dreading tomorrow. Running for shelter when it looks like rain. Looks like rain, western wind keeps singing. Looks like rain right outside my door. Lightning and deluge, the storm is bringing. Woke up this morning and it looks like rain. Woke up this morning, looks like rain. Too many clouds cover up the horizon. Too many ugly lies disguised like the truth. Even a fool can see the water is rising. I felt a droplet, now it looks like rain. Looks like rain, western wind keeps singing. Looks like rain right outside my door. Lightning and deluge, the storm is bringing. Woke up this morning and it looks like rain. Woke up this morning, looks like rain. Even a child knows to come out of the weather. Even a dog knows when to duck and hide. Seems like people ought to know better. Fasten the shutters, baby. Fasten the shutters, darling. Fasten the shutters and come inside. Oh, oh, oh. Looks like rain, western wind keeps singing. Looks like rain right outside my door. Lightning and deluge, the storm is bringing. Woke up this morning and it looks like rain. Woke up this morning, looks like rain. Darkness is spreading, it looks like rain. River's getting higher, yeah. So hold your light up to the window now. Looks like rain. Hold your light up to the window, everybody, yeah, yeah. So I can see you shining. You know I can see you shining all the way over here. I can see you shining, shining so clear. Woke up this morning, looks like rain. Thank you very much. See you next week. I love you guys.